Hi, this is Doug Jones. Welcome to Help Me Help Mama 5cast. Today we're going to take a minute and talk about a mom-centered family meeting. This is a book we're working on a course we're working on, and we're laying it all out. And we've got a lot of questions about this, and I wanted just to take a minute to talk to you about this. Let's start off with what is a mom-centered family meeting. Well, this is important. It may be the first and only time, unfortunately, to pull the whole family together to work for the best interest of mom. And we're using the term mom here. It may be mom or dad or spouse, but it's a loved one in your life that's declining and they need assistance. They're no longer able to take care of all of their own needs. Maybe they need a lot of help, or maybe they just need a little bit of help. They may just need help with one thing, but you determine that they need something and you need to make it happen. So you may be that is, you're the instigator, you're the person that sees the need and hopefully rallies the whole family together to gather some information and have a meeting and come up with the best decision, either with or for mom and dad. And I say with or for. If it's past the point where mom and dad can reason for themselves, you may be making decisions for them. Hopefully in your situation, you've got onto this project way early and mom and dad still have reasoning ability. Maybe they just need a little encouragement. Maybe the family needs to meet with them, not to confront them, but just to encourage them to do whatever planning steps are necessary to finish out their plan. And this may involve several things, and we're going to be talking about this over the next few days, about some of the things that are necessary to do a proper plan for mom or dad. But again, this is if there's more than one child, the children here are probably 50 something and 60 something years old, but the siblings get together and work together to come up with the best plan possible for mom or dad. One of the things necessary is to separate fact from fiction. Is mom or dad really having trouble? Are they really declining, or is this in my imagination? Do they need help? Have they admitted that they need help? Have one of the local siblings, maybe you're a remote caregiver, you live out of state, and one of the local siblings sees something going on that, mom's not taking her meds, or mom, I saw a dent on every corner of her car, or one of the neighbors said they saw mom at the grocery store and she didn't know where she was at. It may be something like that. And you determine that something needs to be done. Talk to mom, determine her preferences. What does mama say? What does she want? Does she maybe just need a little bit of help? She wants to remain at home, but she said, if I have a little bit of help, some of the family members checking in to help, that's okay. I can remain at home and make it, and you determine that that's the case. Or sometimes that's not the case, needs more intensive help than that. The key is to get the whole family pulling together as possible, and even if some of the family members live out of state, it's still possible for remote caregivers to do a lot to help mom or dad with their care needs. One of the first steps is discovery, and we'll talk more about that next time, but in the discovery situation, before the family gets together to meet, you're looking at a lot of different things to determine mom or dad's legal documents, financial documents, because honestly, if you live out of state and the whole family's all been busy with their own lives, you just may not know, and they may not have shared with you their situation. That's important to determine. Family availability to help or not is important. Family preferences, if mom or dad can't decide themselves, is important, and coming up with a plan is important. So we're going to be looking at all of those things as we put together this mom-centered family meeting, and I hope you join us in the next few videos as we go through that. Thanks for joining today. Have a great rest of the day and great rest of the week. Talk to you later. Bye.